Ngiyababingelela abantwana abangcwele. Sizovula ngesihlabelelo 2:8 inkosi uSuthama bebanga. Sabani wow. Sabani Oh Amen. Isihloko ezokhuluma ngaso sithi yini ubuNazaretha. Isihloko ezokhuluma ngaso sithi yini ubuNazaretha. Igama elithi ubuNazaretha lisuselwa esiHeberewini, lisuselwa olimini lwesiHeberu. Ngolimi lwesiHeberu kuthiwa Nazir, bese uma silisa esilimini sesiNgisi kuthiwa Nazareth. A Nazarite is one whose whole life is dedicated to God. One whose whole life is dedicated to God. One whose life is separated unto God. ubuNazaretha umuntu yonke impilo yakhe ehlukaniselwe uNkulunkulu. Leli gama elithi ubuNazaretha alivelanga kumuntu, kodwa lavela kuNkulunkulu uqobo lwakhe. eBhayibhelini igama elithi ubuNazaretha sihlangana nalo kuNumeri 6 kusukela kuverse 1 kuya 8 noma ngaba kuya ku 20, lapho okuchaza khona ubuNazaretha. Uma ngithi livela uNkulunkulu ngisho ngoba okuqaleni nje uma ufunda uNumeri 6 uthi uJehova wathi. uJehova wathi. Uma umuntu wesilisa noma wesifazane efuna ukuthatha isifungo sokuba ubuNazaretha, uyokwenza lokhu nalokhu nalokhu. Uma umuntu efuna ethatha isifungo sobuNazaretha, uyokwenza lokhu nalokhu nalokhu. ubuNazaretha umuntu ongcwele. Umuntu ongcwele ngumuntu ophila impilo yokugcina umthetho kaNkulunkulu. Ayikho futhi enye i-definition of a holy person. A holy person is one who is keeping the commandments of God. But ukuba ubuNazaretha kunemthetho which are additional to all other laws. Lo mthetho oqala, umuntu ongumNazaretha akasigundi izinwele zakhe, akasigundi futhi isililo sakhe. Umthetho oqala lo uNazaretha. Awukwazi ukuba uMnazaretha ugunda iy'nwele. Awukwazi ukuba uMnazaretha ugunda isililo. Umthetho wesibili uMnazaretha akaphuzi utshwala. Akaliphuzi ngisho iwayini. Akayidli into ebilisiwe. Awukwazi ukuba uMnazaretha uma ngabe uphuza utshwala. Awukwazi ukuba uMnazaretha uphuza iwayini. Once waphuza utshwala, once waphuza iwayini, ususephulile isifungo sokuba uMnazaretha. Umthetho wesithathu, uMnazaretha akasithinti isidumbu. Once wathinta isidumbu uMnazaretha usungcolile. These are the laws of the Nazarite of God. Lemthetho ekuqaleni uMnazaretha it was a vow, a temporal vow a short-term period or short period vow. Umuntu le vow wayenza noNkulunkulu ikakhulukazi uma umuntu eseyinkinge nesihlupheka bese ethatha lesifungo sokuthi njengamanje na ngifuna ukuphila impilo engcwele, ngifuna ukuphila impilo yokuzahlukanisela uNkulunkulu, ngifuna ukuba uMnazaretha. But this vow was a short-term vow. Sasi isifungo esedlulayo. Kodwa kwahamba kwasekuba nabantu abazalwa bengama Nazaretha. Kwasekuba nabantu abazalwa bengama Nazaretha. Umuntu wokuqala esifunda ngaye owazalwa engumNazaretha kwaba uSamson. And that we find in Judges 13. uSamsoni engakazalwa kwafika ingilosi kaJehova yafika yatshela unina yathi kusukela manje isizalo sakho kufanele sihlanzeke, umzimba wakho ufanele uhlanzeke, awusokwazi ukuthi uthinte into engcolile, awusokwazi ukuthi uphuze itshwala noma iwayini ngoba la isifuni sakho kuzohlala umuntu ongcwele. Lo nina kaSamson kwaku uManowa kwafika ingilosi kubo yafika kumyeni uManowa nakunkosikazi wakhe batshelwa ukuthi sekufanele bephile impilo yobuNazaretha ngoba kubona kuzohlala umuntu omNazaretha, kuzohlala umuntu ongcwele. So uma ubheka uSamsoni waba ngcwele engakazalwa. So to him it was not a question of whether ugcinile umthetho noma akawugcinanga, wathi engakazalwa waqhamuka esewumNazaretha. In other words, it means that umuntu omNazaretha umuntu osuka ezulwini, umuntu ongcwele. Nangempela wazalwa uSamson, ekuzalweni kwakhe we all learn about what happened. uSamsoni wayengazigundi inwele zakhe, waze wasigunda ngoba esevezele amaFilisti ukuthi uMnazaretha, lamandla onawo amandla kaNkulunkulu. These are spiritual powers. These are powers from God. He divulged that message to his enemies. Ukuthi amandla akhe njengoba enawo. uSamson was not a wrestler. No, he was just an ordinary person. Wayenganazo ikhwepha nanani. But yet some spiritual powers, yet the powers of God. And ngalama powers akhe kaNkulunkulu owayehleli kuye, wayekwazi ukuthi ngelokhuza nethambo nje lembongolo ekwazi ukubulala abantu abangama thousands and thousands, because the powers he had were not just ordinary powers, but they were spiritual powers, and these powers from God. So umuntu wokuqala esifunda ngaye ukuthi waba ngumNazaretha, washiya inwele zakhe, waba namandla asezulwini, kwaba nguSamson. That we find from Judges 13, from verse 3, if I'm not mistaken. So, ubuNazaretha buka Samson, we call it a long-term Nazarite, a long period Nazarite, a permanent Nazarite. Because kwaku ubuNazaretha okwakungedluli, kwaku ubuNazaretha ukuthi umuntu ethezalwa eziyokufa enguNazaretha. Umuntu wesibili in Old Testament esifunda ngayo ukuthi wayenguMnazaretha a long time or a long period Nazareth or a permanent Nazareth kwakuwumprofethi Samuel. Umprofethi Samuel unina wayengenabo abantwana engazali, just like uManoah noma uManoah. Wabe sehamba eya ethempelini efike ethandaza ekhuluma noNkulunkulu ethi Nkosi ngicela ukuba ungiphe umntwana womfana. Uma ungiphile lo mntwana womfana ngithatha isifungo sokuthi lo mntwana lo uyoba umntwana wakho, uyokhulela ethempelini, izinwele zakhe angeke azibhunde. Nangampela uHana wamthola umprofethi uSamuel, wathi ma emthola umthatha wamusa ethempelini, wawuhlala ethempelini nomfundisi omkhulu Eli. Ngicabanga ukuthi wayeneminyaka eko-12 or so mhla uNkulunkulu eqala ukukhuluma naye. Wathi ma uNkulunkulu esemkhethile wamkhetha phezu kwabantwana baka-Eli okwakufanele mhlawumbe kube yibona abaprofethi noma ama-judges, kodwa uNkulunkulu wakhetha uSamuel emkhethiswa unina owenze isifungo sokuthi lo mntwana uyohlala ethempelini, lo mntwana uyoba uNazaretha. I'm talking about a Nazarite from the Old Testament. Then kwasefika iNew Testament. KwiNew Testament umuntu wokuqala esifunda ngaye ukuthi waba nguMnazaretha kwaba nguJohane uMbhapatisi. Uma ufunda kuLuka 1 verse 15 kuthi ngokuba uzakuba mkhulu emehlweni enkosi, kasoze aphuza iwayini nophuzo oludakisayo, uzakugcwaliswa ngumoya ongcwele. uJohane kuthiwa uJohane uyoba mkhulu emehlweni enkosi, uyoba mkhulu emehlweni kaNkulunkulu, angeke eliphuze uphuzo oludakisayo, uyogcwaliswa ngumoya oyingcwele. Umuntu wesibili kwiNew Testament waba nguMnazaretha, waba nguJesu. Ngiyafisa ukuthi ngenabe lapho, ngoba iNew Testament inenkinga ukuthi yathi mayibhalwa izinto eziningi zaphendulwa. Njengoba nje nibona ukuthi lapha ukuthi emehlweni enkosi, kwangabhaliwe ukuthi emehlweni enkosi, kodwa kwakubhalwa ukuthi emehlweni kaJehova. Kodwa lapho ukuthi khona uJehova eNew Testament kwakuye kushintshwe bese kuthiwa inkosi, ngoba igama elithi Jehova lalingasemukelekile kwiNew Testament. KwiNew Testament incwadi kaMathewu yahunyushwa encwadini eyayikhona nesekhona namanje noma ngeke usayithola kalula. Leyo ncwadi kwakuyincwadi yamaNazaretha ebizwa kuthiwa the Gospel of the Nazarene. Le ncwadi kaMathewu yahunyushwa nguJerome, engicabanga ukuthi wayengumRoma noma wayengumGentile. Ngenkathi uJerome ehumusha le ncwadi i-Gospel of the Nazarene, wayethi ma efika kwezinye indawo bese engatranslate ngendlela eyiyo. Ngiyazi ukuthi abantu babethi uJesu waba uMnazaretha ngoba wakhulela eNazaretha. Kodwa amanga lawo ubuqili lowo into eyakhiwa leyo. uMathewu 2 verse 15 uthathelwa encwadini noma uhunyushwa encwadini ebizwa kuthiwa i-Gospel of the Nazarian. Le ncwadi yayibhalwe kanje: uJosefa wafike wakha emzini othiwa ithi lokhu kwakuzogcwalisa okwakukhulunywe nguNkulunkulu ngomlomo wabaprofeti lapho ethi, ngibize indodana yami uJesu ebiseGibhithe ngokuthi nguNazaretha. Angazi noma ngiyangizwa yini. I-Gospel of the Nazarian yona chapter 2 verse 15 ithi lokhu kwakuzogcwalisa okwakukhulunywe nguNkulunkulu ngomlomo wabaprofeti lapho ethi, ngibize indodana yami uJesu ebiseGibhithe ngokuthi nguNazaretha. Uthe mangabe uJeromo ehumusha lento wayeseshintsha ukuthi kube uMathewu 2 verse 15 wayesekwenza kuba uMathewu 2 verse 23. Esethi uJosefa wafike wakha emzini othiwa iNazaretha ukuba kugcwaliseke okwakhulunywa ngabaprofeti ukuthi uyabizwa ngokuthi uMnazaretha. I-Gospel of the Nazarian ithi nguNkulunkulu owabiza uJesu ngokuthi uMnazaretha. Kodwa uJeroma eseyihumusha lento uthi uJesu wabizwa kuthiwa uMnazaretha ngoba ekhulele emzini okuthiwa iNazaretha. So according to this now New Testament Matthew 2 verse 23, Jesus is no longer a Nazareth because of what God said to him, just like Samson. But he is a Nazareth because he grew up in the village which is called Nazareth. And uJeromo wayenesizathu sokuba engakuvezi ukuthi uJesu wayeUmnazaretha ngobusho kaNkulunkulu. Ngoba ngalesi sikhathi kubhalwa iBhayibheli, iBhayibheli labhalwa amaRoma, and amaRoma ayese nemfundiso yokuthi inkolo yamaJuda iyinkolo yethixo, ngamanye amazwi uJehova uyithixo. So there was a clear declaration eyenziwa ukuthi uJehova is Thixo samaJuda, and therefore anything which has got to do with Jehovah must be removed from inkolo yamaRoma, and that is a fact. So that's why okokuqala kwakhishwa igama elithi Jehovah kwiNew Testament, njengoba manje selikhishwa yonke indawo kakhulukazi kumaBhayibheli esiNgisi. Ekuqaleni laqale lakhishwa kwiNew Testament, lagcina selikhishwa kuwo wonke amaBhayibheli. Kodwa isizathu sokukhishwa kwaleli gama lokuthi uJehova bese kuthiwa inkosi, it was because igama elithi Jehovah was no longer recognized as igama likaNkulunkulu umdali wezwe nomhlaba. uJehova kwase kuNkulunkulu wamaJuda, esewuNkulunkulu wesithixo. Ngesinye isikhathi ngangayifunda ilokhuza imibhalo yamaRoma eyayichaza kakhulu yonke leyo. So ke igama elithi Nazareth as igama likaNkulunkulu lakhishwa kwasekuthiwa uJesu waba uMnazaretha ngoba ekhulele emzini waseNazaretha, not because kusho uNkulunkulu. So as a matter of fact, as a matter of historical fact, Jesus Christ was a Nazareth, named Nazareth by God himself. Amen. By God Jehovah. Amen. Ziningi izinto ezingasidida ngoba uma uthatha inkolo ufanele ihambelana neqiniso lodwa. There must be truth and nothing else but the truth. Because once inkolo inganalo iqiniso, inkolo will confuse people. And when people are confused, then people will doubt uNkulunkulu khona. Because there are so many things which are not very clear to many people. For example, ngenkathi ngisaqala ukufunda iBhayibheli, ngake ngasola uJesu. Ngathi uJesu kwakwenziwa yini ukuthi engambizi uNkulunkulu ngokuthi uJehova? How did it come about that Jesus never mentioned Jehovah? How did it come about that the apostles never mentioned Jehovah? Because at that time, I was not aware that the word Jehovah was removed. I remember that in 1996, I was in Vets University, where I deliver a paper. In that paper, I was answering izinto ezayishiwo ngomnye professor ethi Shembe was dwarfing. He used the word Shembe was dwarfing Jesus. And he says so many things. Base kuqhamuka omnye sasondelana naye wathi hamba uyokwenza udeliver iphepha umtshele umphendule lo mlokozo zonke lezi zinto ezisho. And then in that paper I said Jesus was dwarfing Jehovah because he never mentioned the name, the word Jehovah. No, that white man was saying that Shembe was dwarfing Jesus because ehlabelelweni zamaNazaretha alikho igama likaJesu, or igama likaJesu is mentioned only twice. Not being aware ukuthi igama likaJesu ligcwele zonke ehlabeleni zamaNazaretha. In fact, igama elingekho ehlabeleni zamaNazaretha igama elithi Shembe. But igama elithi Jesus ligcwele yonke indawo. But that white man was saying that Shembe was dwarfing Jesus. And then in my reply, I say, in fact, it is Jesus who was dwarfing Jehovah, because Jesus never mentioned the name or the word Jehovah in his ministry. But at a later stage, I discovered that no, uJesu wayembiza uJehova. Kodwa lapho ethi uJesu khona Jehova kwakuye kushintshwe kuthiwa Nkosi. So that's why it is very important ukuthi siwazi amaqiniso. Ngoba ngongawazi amaqiniso, we end up saying things which are not true. So uJohane noJesu wayeMnazaretha eqanjwe esho uNkulunkulu ukuthi ungumNazaretha. Sengiza edabeni lwebandla lamaNazaretha. In fact, uJesu akazange wagcina ewumNazaretha. uJesu waye engumholi wamaNazaretha. Amen. Angeke ukuthole kakhulu eBhayibhelini ukuthi kwaku amaNazaretha ayelibandla. You don't find that. Kodwa uma uzofunda angazi ukuthi bakhohlwa kanjani ukuba bekususe lokho. Uma uzofunda izenzo 24 from verse 5, Izenzo 24 verse 5 stipulated very clearly ukuthi uPaul was a leader of the Nazarite sect. And uPaul siyakwazi sonke ukuthi alikho ibandla owake walakha. Kodwa uPaul wayengumphostoli kaJesu. Njengoba ngikhona nje ngingumholi webandla elingaphansi kwaShembe. Amen. So that's why I'm a Nazarite, because Shembe was a Nazarite. That's why ngiyibandla lamaNazaretha ngoba ibandla lamaNazaretha kwakuyibandla likaShembe. So the same thing applies to that time. Kuthi lapha mawuvula kwizenzo 24 verse 5 kuthi ngokuba le ndoda siyifumene ilishinga ivusa ukwambuka phakathi kwamaJuda iyinhloko yehlelo lamaNazaretha. It's clearly stated in the Bible. uPaul waye eyinhloko yehlelo lamaNazaretha. Laliqhamukaphi ihlelo lamaNazaretha Paul? uPaul waye eyinhloko yehlelo lamaNazaretha ngoba uJesu waye engumholi wamaNazaretha. But they never wanted to mention that fact. Whenever waqhamuka igama elithi amaNazaretha lalishintsho bese kuthiwa amakholwa. Ngabe sashiya ukuthi amaNazaretha. Ngoba they were avoiding this name Nazarite because it had something to do with the Jews. uJesu ke waba nebandla lamaNazaretha. Waze wahamba engumholi webandla lamaNazaretha. Ziningi incwadi esengiyifundile ezikhuluma le nto, kodwa la eBhayibhelini you only deduce. They have not specifically stated it. Igama elithi amaKristu waze wafa uJesu lingekho. Igama elithi khona ibandla lamaKristu lavela 40 years uJesu wahamba emhlabeni. Uma uvula izenzo 11 verse 26 zithi kwasekwenzeka ukuba umnyaka wonke bahlangane ebandleni. Lalela, behlangane ebandleni befundisa abantu abaningi. Waqala eAntiochia ukuba abafundi bathiwe amaKristu. Lapha kwafanele ukuthi bethi waqala eAntiochia ukuthi amaNazaretha ethiwe ngamaKristu. Ngoba kwakungamaNazaretha le. Kodwa to avoid the word ukuthi kwaqala eAntiochia ukuthi amaNazaretha ethiwe ngamaKristu, uthi kwaqala eAntiochia ukuthi abafundi ngamaKristu. Kodwa kwangasho kubafundi kuphela, kwakusho kubo bonke abalandeli bakaJesu. But to avoid the word amaNazaretha, now it is written kwasho kwaqala eAntiochia ukuthi abafundi, not amaNazaretha. Bese kuthiwa ngamaKristu. And ngenkathi kuse Antiochia, that was plus minus 40 years after Jesus' death. Emva kwalokho ngenkathi sekuqhamuka inkolo yama-Gentiles. Inkolo yama-Gentiles kwase kukhulunywa ngama-Jewish Christians and Gentiles. Kodwa ama-Jewish Christians, there was nothing like Jewish Christians. Kodwa lama-Jewish Christians kwakuthiwa amaNazaretha. But because they were avoiding the name amaNazaretha or Nazarites, they say they are Jewish Christians. Because at the end, igama elithi Christian ilona elaphasiswa ngokusemthethweni. So instead of saying ngamaNazaretha bebona ukuthi kuzobonakala ukuthi laba bantu babe ngamaNazaretha kusukela kwi-Old Testament kwasekuthiwa they are Jewish Christians. But in actual fact, Jewish Christians were not all Jews. Even non-Jews who were following the Old Testament, they were called Jewish Christians. But not necessarily they were Jews. No, they were not Jews. They were the people who were against this new faith, which was rejecting the old faith of the Jews. Ngicabanga ukuthi niyangizwa ukuthi ngithini. Okokuqala kwaba khona amaNazaretha esikhashana. Okwesibili kwaba amaNazaretha a long term alokhu umuntu ezalwa eziyokufa eba amaNazaretha. Kwi-Old Testament that was Samson and Prophet Samuel. Kwi-New Testament kwaba uJohane uMbhapatisi noJesu. uJesu wakhulela kule nkolo waze waba umholi wamaNazaretha. Kodwa emva kokufa kaJesu igama elithi amaNazaretha laseliyaphela. Kwase kuqhamuka igama elithi Christian. Now the difference and the main difference between igama elithi Christian or Christianity and Nazarite or ubuNazaretha ukuthi igama elithi Christian lichaza umholi, kodwa igama elithi Nazarite lichaza impilo yomuntu. Angazi noma niyangizwa. Umuntu omNazaretha umuntu ophila impilo ethize. So it describes you. Whereas igama elithi Christian it describe ukuthi you fall under umuphi umholi. Lifana negama elithi Shebeite. Igama elithi Shebeite alichazi impilo yakho, lichaza ukuthi ngingumlandeli kaShembe. You follow what I mean? But thina asiwona umlandeli kaShembe, asiwona umlandeli kaJesu, kodwa siwumNazaretha. Ngamanye amazwi siphila impilo yobuNazaretha, siphila impilo yobungcwele. And then after Jesus Christ, ubuNazaretha basebuyafa completely. Wafa igama, wafa isenzo completely. Wafa igama, wafa isenzo. From there kwafundiswa ukuthi awukho umthetho. Ngakho ke ngokuthi awukho umthetho kwaphela uNazaretha. Kwaphela uNazaretha. Kodwa uNkulunkulu wathi no. Lento ayikwazi ukuphela. Lento ayikwazi ukuphela. Wayese uNkulunkulu eletha uShembe. Waletha uShembe ukuba ezovusa lento lenhlobo yokuphila. Anganoma ngizwa ukuthi uNkulunkulu onguJehova waletha uShembe ukuthi ezovusa abantu abangcwele, ezovusa inkolo yobungcwele, ezovusa inkolo ehamba ngomthetho kaNkulunkulu. Where's ocean? Where's it? Tabani, 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 Tabani. Uthi thabani, jabulani. Be joyful, rejoice. Because ubuNazaretha has come. Kuzokwenzani ubuNazaretha? Uthi izizwe zosinda. Nations will be saved. Why? Ngoba zizula emahlane zihlakazekile ngezwi lakho. Izizwe zihlakazekile ngezwi lakho. In other words, izizwe azikhulumi into eyodwa ngoNkulunkulu. Izizwe zizosinda ngobuNazaretha because ubuNazaretha kuzokhuluma into eqondile nento eyodwa ngoNkulunkulu. Amen. Izizwe ziyosinda. Nations will be saved. Because at present they are scattered in as far as the word of God is concerned. Abanye bathi asiphili ngaphansi komthetho, abanye bathi siphila esivumelwaneni esisha, abanye bathi hayi lokhu nalokhu nalokhu. They are scattered in as far as the word of God is concerned. That is what Shem is saying. Izizwe ziyosinda, they will be saved because Ushembe, like Moses, like all the prophets, like Jesus Christ, he is the messenger of God. He is talking something which comes from heaven. So, njengamanje izizwe zihlakazekile ngezwi likaNkulunkulu. Hayi ukuthi ushembe ukuthi izizwe zihlakazekile nje physical, kodwa zihlakazekile ngezwi lakho. Ngamanye amazwi ukuthi ushembe izwi lakho nalowo usho lokhu, nalowo usho lokhu, nalowo usho lokhu. But the only religion which is going to have one word, which is taken from the word of God, ngenkathi efika elokhuzeni esinayi ezokhuluma ngalo, kuzoba ileli bandla. Ileli bandla elikhuluma one word of God. Ukuthi uNkulunkulu ngenkathi ehlela entabeni yaseSinayi, this is the message he gave to the people or to his people. Ngoba namhlanje nalowo uma ethanda uthi hayi mina ngiyaliqinisa bathi hayi kodwa ngalibhodi ikhanda. Hayi mina angidonate igazi kodwa ngiliqinisa bathi. And there are people are scattered in as far as the word of God is concerned. They don't look at the word of God and say, what did God say to Moses when he descended on the mount, from the Mount Sinai. What did he say? How can you change it? How can you say, I in look, are you going to choose which word of God you follow, which word of God you don't follow? It does not go like that. So Utiga Ushambe, we as Nazarites, we who represent holiness, we are supposed to be the leaders in as far as the word of God is concerned. Kufanele ukuba sibe ama mentors in as far as the word of God is concerned. Uthi ke uShembe ku verse 2 uthi izizwe zosinda bese thi buphelile ubumnyama jabulani nithokoze izizwe nonke. Once all people can follow ubuNazaretha as a religion, ubumnyama buphelile. Once all nations can follow the word of God, njengoba yanikezwa uMose entabeni yasenhlanga yaseSinai, there'll be no darkness. We'll be happy. We'll be joyful. All the nations will be joyful. Now, as ubuNazaretha, it is our duty to do that. To spread the word of God. Amen. To make the word of God become one word. And not utising ubuNazaretha by names. No. We are not Nazareth by names. No. Akufanele ukuthi ube ubuNazaretha njengegama uthi hayi mina ngumNazaretha, hayi mina ngifaka ingubo emhlophe, hayi mina ngizifundi slave noma intshebe. No. ubuNazaretha means something far than that. You become a Nazarite by heart. ubuNazaretha is a life which you must live. Uma ke uShembe esefika evusa ubuNazaretha. ubuNazaretha uShembe owakuvusa wavusa in long life Nazarite, long term Nazarite, long period Nazarite. We are not short term Nazarites. Some people always say, no, manje nina I need 20 idumbu. No. Anikundi ngani ngoba kuyasho lapha na kuNumeri 6 ukuthi ubuNazaretha kuyegunde. No, we are not short term Nazarites. We are long term Nazarites. And as long term Nazarites, you become a Nazarite when you are converted. You become a Nazarite once you say ngiyayikhetha inkosi yasePhalamende. That is the vow that you take here. Once you say ngiyayikhetha inkosi yasePhalamende, you are taking a vow to be a Nazarite. Amen. And Shembe has put it in writing. Verse 11. Umthandazo weSabatha uthi khumbula ukuthi namhla usuwenze izivumelwano noJehova uNkulunkulu wakho so uthi uyohlala endlini kaJehova kuze kube sekupheleni kwensuku zakho. That is a vow. So Shembe is reviving the vow which was given to Moses. Shembe is resuscitating this vow. Baba yafa. The pen. But here we are reviving it. Shembe revived it. Shembe resuscitated ukholwa. Was a feeling. khumbula ukuthi namhla usuwenze ivumelwane noJehova uNkulunkulu wakho sokuthi uyohlala endlini kaJehova kuze bese kuphelele insuku zakho. That is a vow. Njengoba uMnazaretha nje uMnazaretha uyezufe. So njengoba singamaNazaretha akwazi ukuthi ngelinye ilanga ugunde inwele. Akwazi ukuthi ngelinye ilanga uma ufele bese uyogunda ikhanda. Ayenziwa leyo nto ngoba singamaNazaretha from the time we are converted, the time we are baptized in this church until we die. Amen. Until we die. So because this is a long-term Nazarite, we are allowed to touch the corpse. But immediately we touch the corpse, we become ritually unclean. And then we become only clean when we are being ritually cleansed by abahlambululi. Amen. So ngesikhathi uthinta isidumbu uba ngongcolile. Kodwa uma usungongcolile bese uhamba uya kumhlambululu bese uyohlambululwa. Ngoba it is practically not possible ukuthi thina as long-term Nazarite singasithinti isidumbu. Sasizokutshela ngoba. It's not. Siyasithinta isidumbu because ngaleso sikhathi kwakulula ngoba it was a short-term vow. But we have got a lifelong vow. And as a lifelong vow, it is practically not possible not to touch the corpse. So we touch the corpse, and immediately after we touch the corpse, we are unclean. And each and every person who is in Nazareth, we are that once I touch the corpse, I am ritually unclean. And as I'm ritually unclean, you follow that? Ngakho-ke kubalulekile ukuthi lento ngichazele yona ngoba la asizile ukuzodlala, la sizovusa into yasezulwini, la sizovusa into kaNkulunkulu. And njengoba sikhuluma nje uNkulunkulu uthula uyasibuka. Usho njalo usho uthi lapho ebuthene khona begcina isabatha akababheki ngamehlo akhe kodwa ubabheka njengomakoti ehlonipha umunye wakhe, kodwa elalele intokozo yokuhlabelela, elalele intokozo yokukhuluma kwabantu ababesabayo uJehova nababhekayo ukuthi ngabe imuphi ngempela umthetho kaNkulunkulu ubekiwe ukuthi siugcine njengoba sisesontweni ngesabatha nje umthetho kaNkulunkulu wesabatha wehla entabeni yaseSinayi. And we are just in that line. We are just in that line. Noma abanye sebeqhamuka bedeviator, abanye bedeviate ngesikhathi sokufa kaJesu besho lokhu yalokho, we are just going, we are just in the way. Noma seqhamuka amaNazaretha enza lokhu nalokhu, we are just on the way. Ithina ekufanele sibe ilokhuza sibe bubube ngathi ukuthi uMnazaretha kunjani. Yangisho ngithi uma ufuna ukwazi ukuthi uMnazaretha kunjani, look at me. Look at me. I am the Nazarite in all. Uma ufuna ukwazi ukuthi nje how does the Nazarite look like? Look at me. This is the Nazarite. Amen. From down up, I'm a Nazarite. Because I follow all the laws of God, which I remember and I know to have been taught. Akusho ukuthi yonke imithetho yakaMose singakwazi ukuyigcina ngoba eminye imithetho kaMose yayi specifically for abantu ababesehlane. Ukhona imithetho engagcineki, ukhona izinto ezidevelopayo njengokuthi njena makuthiwa kugcina umthetho wesabatha abanye bathi hayi kufanele ngocishe ugesi ngoba wawungekho ugesi ngaleso sikhathi, abanye bethi hayi ungakwenzi lokho. That is understandable. Ngesikhathi sikaMose kwathiwa abantu bengahambi ngesabatha, you could not go away, 10 kilometers away from where Israel babehleli khona. Kodwa we know that kwakusehlane. They were camping. Ngingathi kufika lo mthetho ukuthi bengahambi ibanga elide, they were together camping. Ngoba umthetho kaNkulunkulu waqhamuka abantu bakwa-Israel besehlala. Kodwa even abantwana bakwa-Israel ngenkathi sekukhona oDavid, it is not ukuthi babengahambi ama-kilometers awu-10. Paul nobani babehambe beshumayela, behamba amabanga, because that law yokuthi abahambe 10 kilometers yayingakasebenzi ngesikhathi kufika umthetho. Kodwa at the time sekuno-Paul, sekuno-David, sekuhanjwa kukhona iJerusalem laphana, kukhona iJudea laphana. These were the villages which were separate, so it was not practically possible to follow them. But otherwise, we are there to follow all the laws of God. Amen. To follow them. Amen. Oh, amanzi ayaphela lana. Angihleli nje nabathakathi. Inkosi busile lokho enizwe. Inkosi busile phambi kwemali.